You know something significant is happening in American politics when even Van Jones, a longtime progressive voice, starts sounding uneasy. He admitted that Zoron Mamdani's fiery victory speech didn't feel like leadership, it sounded darker. While Democrats scrambled to defend the tone, the Supreme Court quietly handed Trump his 24th legal victory, signaling a shift in the balance of power that could define the next decade. This isn't just politics, it's a reckoning. One side preaches revolution, the other quietly wins in courts, states, and public institutions.
Picture election night in New York. The progressive candidate wins decisively. Confetti falls. The crowd erupts. But then comes the victory speech. Mamdani's tone is sharp, almost angry. His words divide, promising to punish the successful to benefit others. Van Jones admitted concern that Mamdani might be more of a class warrior than a unifier. Even the left's own voices could see that something had changed.
History always warns us about repeating patterns. Movements start with promises, only to blame someone when paradise doesn't arrive quickly. Cuba shows this clearly. At first, candy and freedom are given. Days later, neighbors disappear, businesses are seized, and families lose everything they own. Ideology often collides with human nature and basic economics. New York increasingly shows signs of disruption and change. After Mamdani's victory, many businesses immediately began leaving the city. A large restaurant chain has already relocated to Tampa, Florida. 100,000 residents moved to Florida, taking billions in wealth. Tax hikes threatened to push rates past 50%, greatly accelerating this exodus. Public officials resigned, signaling fear of what is coming next.
Meanwhile, in Washington, the Supreme Court is quietly reshaping the country. In a 6-3 decision, it allowed the Trump administration to maintain strict passport gender policies, marking the 24th ruling favoring Trump policies. The court is moving from judicial activism to interpreting the Constitution as written. It protects policies that make sense, reinforcing limits on governmental overreach, in stark contrast to New York's instability.
Populism is volatile, often driven by intense emotions. It appeals to emotion and resentment, particularly among younger voters seeking rapid change. Many supporters respond more to a leader's personality and social media presence than policy. Experience teaches us that emotions alone don't pay bills or sustain complex cities. Older voters, having lived through similar challenges, prioritize stability over fleeting emotional appeal. This generational divide profoundly shapes election outcomes and public sentiment.
Trump's populism is pragmatic and results-driven. He sees system frustration but focuses on opportunity, not punishing success. Policies grow the economy, create jobs, and empower Americans. These approaches are measurable. Data, job creation, and legal victories show results. One side offers emotion, the other results. We are at a crossroads. One path leads to division and economic collapse. The other to stability and opportunity. New York shows the danger of rhetoric. Businesses leave, residents face uncertainty. Washington reinforces constitutional limits, showing practical approaches still work.
Americans learn feelings don't replace facts. Free everything states often decline, while practical policies generate growth. Van Jones revealed the left recognizes forces they can't control. Correction is possible with awareness and support for realistic policies. Opportunity and stability must come before emotion. One side offers anger and utopian promises. The other offers results and constitutional restoration. Common sense reasserts itself. Stay informed. Watch where businesses move and which policies succeed. Engage and remember, reality and results matter more than promises.